Be less emotional so you can be more rational. Don't do your best to not get caught in a moment. Moments come and go that quick. But it's that one moment that can sever a relationship. It's or it can create a false sense of reality to somebody, because it's a good and a bad to it. You think of emotion or being charged by your emotions, one of the first things we go to is having to go back and apologize, which is negative. Oh, I was pissed off, so I mean, I know I stepped out of character or whatever. Or even things are going great. Take sex, for example. You might say some crazy things during sex, and then when you're done, it's like, whoa, I think I went too far there. That was a great moment, and that moment ended, but now would you say to them that they're holding on to that now you may avoid them or whatever the case may be? But what I'm saying is you always have to come back and explain. You always have to come back, apologize, or bring some sort of understanding. But when you control your emotions, you don't have to do that, because you say something to somebody, and before you go back and right that wrong, you have to walk around with that every moment until you deal with it. Now, it pops up in your head here and there, so you could be having a great day, then you remember what you said, and you're like, dang. So there goes that moment, because you're stuck in then. Because you got caught in that moment out of emotion. So your spirit it's like a tug of war almost. And you're trying to forget it. You're trying to do things. You may even start manipulating people, depending on how deep it is, depending on how often you do it and how often you hurt people or lie to them just to get what you want, or because you are in some heat of the moment. So now, eventually that could take you into some sort of delusion of thinking normal life is capturing as many happy moments as possible. But because these other moments keep popping up, now you got to try that much harder to create these other moments. And Lord knows what you're saying to people. Lord knows what you're doing to people. How honest is that? And really, you're just screwing yourself in the end. You got to swallow pride sometimes. And this is me listening to myself as well. This is something, I'm no better than anybody. And this is stuff that I had to learn. And it works. I can't tell you, I sleep so well. And I feel like great when I'm in the heat of a moment where I'm going at it with somebody and I'm like, you know what? And I'll say it out loud sometimes, like, we're going to come back to this because I'm about to say something. And I know I can play my tape forward. I know how I get. I don't want to hurt anybody, whether you deserve it or I think you deserve it. It's not good to harm people regardless. And words are worse than a knife or a bullet. Those wounds heal. They do. I mean, you can look at them, but they don't hurt as bad as when you first got them. You could say something to someone and it can alter their life for the worst. People have taken their own lives because of what people said to them. That's powerful. And you have that power. You can also build somebody. They feel like crap. And you know it. You just keep working on them. Keep telling them good, positive affirmations. And next thing you know, they come into being this wonderful being that they're intended to be anyway. But you contributed to that. But the power of emotion, being able to say at that moment, like, you know what, let's not do this right now, and then coming back and irrational. It's like, even back to the sex thing, or, things are going good and yourself. You can be very indecisive. I know I am. You can be indecisive and know, like, okay, I can say this right now, but how am I going to feel in a week? How am I going to feel in a month? I know where this is going to go, but Am I all the way there? Am I really ready? Because I got to be mindful. They're going to hear this. I don't know exactly how they're going to take it, but I have to be considerate to them. I can deal with me. I have a support group when I need them, you know, but controlling your emotions controls so much around you, so much energy around you. People, I used to have a whole bunch of friends, man, that would just, I was caught in the chaos too. It was always talking trash. It was always loud, talking about people. Now it's quiet. You know, I talk with a lot of people who are building their own brands, who are about the future, who are giving back to the community. And when I sit back and look at my circle, it's like I'm talking about the same thing. I want to do the same thing. You know, when people start talking about other people to me, you can go that way with it. You know, I'm not gonna join that type of. I'm no better than anybody, you know. But in the end, sorry for rambling. But in the end, all I'm saying is you owe yourself a peace of mind. Don't let anyone live rent free in your head when you work so hard for your peace of mind. Control your emotions. You know you. When you can't handle a certain thing, talk about it. When it comes up, run until you talk about it and then come back to it. And you'll see in the end, it's like, wow, you know what? I have a lot more control over me than they do. You owe you. And I love you.